Good morning, Don here. I am back and ready to get back to work. I dropped the rig off at Meritech on May 5th when I started my vacation, and I had some stuff done. We have a new bypass put in. This was stuck on bypass, so it would never, and then the gauge blew out behind the back, so we got all new stuff here. Okay, it was also replumbed. If you remember right, the water went from that port right there that's closed right into the machine, into the water, into this port right here. So now we have this new line. This is a new water line. It goes all the way up, it goes into the tank, and it goes all the way to the bottom of the tank. This way the water's not gonna take over be the dominant source here. Because the hose was so short before, you could never get any a good mix. The water would always wipe out the chlorine. But anyway, that should be all taken care of now. Now we've made those adjustments. Now let's take a look at this. Got the new look. Looks good. Of course, I had to put "Get After It" on the side. Got to have a license number. And then, what do we do here at Super Blast? We get after it. So, why not put it on the hood, right? And this side looks good. Got to stop by the auto parts store to get a set of hubcaps, which they're cheap enough, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But what I'm going to do next month, I'm going to get me some nice looking aluminum wheels, so I don't have to worry about these plastic hubcaps all the time. They always break, come flying off. They get brittle in this heat down here in Florida. But anyway, enough talk about that. The rig is all ready to go. The machines have been maintenanced. Can't forget my GoPro batteries, right? Everything's been maintained. Just gotta stop and get some gas this morning, and we're gonna get after it. We have a house wash to start the day this morning, and then I have a larger home and a larger pool cage to do after that. All right, so let's get started, and let's go down to the gas station and see what the price is today. Let's get after it. I'm back, baby. Woohoo! Okay, and here we are as the pump turns at $3.48.9 a gallon. It's gone down 11 cents in a week. Woohoo! It's a happy day, right? All right, the van's looking spiffy. All right, let's get after it. Okay, here we are at the first job of the day, and just flash that real quick. We got some dirty, moldy, grimy soffits and fascia. And it's always nice when you make an appointment 3 weeks down the road and the check is under the mat. Some people forget after 3 weeks, but it's good. We're off to a good start. The first job is going to be going off without a hitch. You got some good, see how dirty that is up there? All right, we're going to be doing downstream class here this morning. I'm back. It's free class. It's Super Blast. This just needs a really good touching up. It's dark back here, I know. We'll drag this hose off the back porch here. Boy, that's a little dirty in there. We got some cracking in the drywall. I noticed a little slat right there. So we'll be staying away from all that. These doors, see how they look? See those marks on the door? Just a light downstream. It's going to get rid of all that, make it look new again. This is a new customer, found me in my magazine advertisement. That works very well. And it's dirty all the way around. Oh wow, look at that. Look, whose rig is that? I don't even know who that is. It's Super Blast with a brand new look. And hell, I guess it's a brand new start because I'm back from vacation, right? We do have a little hint of the old stuff on the back, and I'm kind of not liking the way that looks. So most likely we are going to go ahead and have that looked at, and most likely take that all off of there and go ahead and match it to match the rest of the truck. All right, let me go ahead and see what's going on here. Now this injector's been soaking in the bucket of water down there since I left to go on the vacation. All right, let's see how good it works after soaking for it's been a while. Put it in there on May 4th. It's the 15th today, or 16th. That's a long time. All right, let's get after it. Okay, how you hook up a downstreamer? This injector's been soaking, like I said, for over a week, so we're going to see if it even works. It should, okay? But anyway, you hook your injector up, then we're going to peel probably 150 feet off of this. That's probably all we're going to need for this job, maybe. If not, we'll just go to 200. But what you do is you hook your injector up, you pull off your hose, and this is what your injector hooks up to. If you have a 4-gallon a minute machine, that's what you're going to see. Plug in, take your hose off the reel, plug into there, then you're ready to go to work. All right, and then you got to put the injector down in the into the magical sauce, you know what I'm saying? And always put your lids in the toolbox. If you don't, you're going to stand to lose them when you pull off. If you forget it, drop your tube down in. Don't need all that excess hose hanging down in there. All right. Now that you have everything hooked up, you're ready to go to work. We're just going to peel that line off of there, and we'll be back to show you the job layout. But let's go ahead and go over these tips that make the downstreaming work. Okay, I'm asked this question all the time. What tips do you use? Okay, I use the 40-15 rinse tip. It's a wide rinse. This is a 0015 wash jet tip. These are for rinse. These shut the soap off. These are my soap tips. This is a 0060 original tall reach tip. It's raised 4 feet further than Southeast Soft Wash's tall reach tip. Don't waste your money. This is a V-jet tip. Okay, it's a wide mist of soap. Soap tips, turn it on. Rinse tips, turn it off. It's like the Karate Kid. A wax on, a wax off. Okay? All right, let's get after it. Okay, let's talk about the layout. I always preach wear safety glasses, but mine broke, so I got to be careful this morning. There's no wind, so I'm going to be okay. All right, we're going to start SHing the job right here in the corner. We're going to SH all the way around, as far as we can go around the back. Okay, then we'll go around the other way when we get done. So we're going to SH all the way around. We're going to rinse it all the way back, SH the driveway, go ahead and bang that out, go down the side of the house at the back, reel the job right back to the truck. See how that works? You always want to end the job where the hose reels are. You don't want to end over here, because, you know, it's just not lined up. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get after it, shall we? All right, let's have a quick look at what the downstream is doing. See that down there in the bottom? That's going to dwell a little bit, but you might have to hit that with a pump up just a little. This is like 2 minutes worth of work. But look at the effectiveness of this already. The soffit is white again. That fascia is just going to blow right off of there with the 40-15 rinse tip. We got Sticky Icky going to work today. We got Sticky Icky Pine. Sidewalk's already lightening up. You can see the difference. It's busting it up. And all that mold's gone off the front here. Everything's looking nice and clean. Alright. I still got a little hose left. I'm going to go around the back as far as it'll go. And then I'll be back for the, what is it? I forget, man. It's been a week. Oh, the satisfying rinse. We're back. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's have a look at the back here. See how much nicer this looks? Now, when I come around with the pump-up sprayer, that little stuff you see right down there on the curb, for the most part, the curb's clean, but all you gotta do is hit a little spray and just walk right on by and poof. But this is all nice and clean. The windows are clean. Doors came out nice and clean. Remember we looked at that black stuff on there? I don't see no black stuff. Do you? Did you see it? All right. Now we're gonna get after this rinse right here. We'll see how that is up there. And this down here, it's coming pretty good. It might just blow right off of there. Let's go ahead and jump on board here and we'll find out. Little live rinse action for you. Get back to that screen here in a second. Let's blow the stuff out of it. Alright, I'll be ready to go back in. I want to get the plugs underneath the windshield. That's going to come off for the most part. We'll hit it with the string. As you can see up there, everything came out nice and squeaky clean. All right, now let's go ahead and get out front for the rest of the satisfying rinse. Well, it came out really nice. And you notice how that wide tip just pounded that right out, one pass. All right, let's get after it. Okay, let's have a short review. The driveway's all sticky icky. Sticky icky pine, that's what we're using. And the blue hose is in stock at Ameritech. Give them guys a call. Put in your order, man. That blue hose would be the best investment you make all summer. It'll save you from buying hose every 2 months, you know what I mean? If you're using that gray stuff, that stuff blows, and then you put a repair on it. They put a repair on it. It doesn't even pay to repair them. You know what I do with an old hose? It blows, goes out to the trash. The metal guys come by and pick it up, the scrap guys. Help everybody out. It's like a shark frenzy, you know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Look how nice and bright white that looks. Sidewalks have just been coated. All this has been cleaned up here. The windows are spotless. All that mold is gone. Everything's coming out great. Customer will be very happy. Look at this. Look how nice and white that is. Huh? When we first got here, it looked like ho-ho. Now you see how that's left there? We're gonna hit that with the pump up sprayer. This is some kind of rust stuff here. I'll put a little bit of pink powder on a rag. That'll come right off of there. Just to do a little cleanup stuff here and there. Okay? We'll put that screen back in. This has all been cleaned all the way back. Okay? Everything looks good back here. And like I mentioned before, we're going to hit that with the pump up. This only takes like 5 minutes of your time at the end of the job. And a piece of stuff stuck on the house here. Come on. Can't leave anything behind, right? Then we'll put the screen back in. It's kind of a funky thing right there, right? I think it's just leaning up against the wall. All right, we'll be right back. All right, now we're going to take the mini Mondu. We're going to bang this out to the sidewalk. All that's been done underneath there. You don't have to put the Mondu on that. That's a different surface. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that turbo tip and we're going to get this stuff out of here, all right? And that'll make for a nice finish on the job. Okay, you know what they always say, right? You got to get after it in order to get it done. So why don't we do that? Let's get after it. Cleaned off. Now we're going to rinse it. First we're going to take that turbo nozzle and go ahead and knock them weeds out. All right, let's get after it. Also, I wanted to give you guys another tip. If you're using a mini Mondu, Mike from the Fresh Rinse, I know you use yours. I don't know if you have problems with the clogging of the tips. When you release your hand off the trigger, if you leave the surface cleaner flat down and you're in water, mud, it's going to clog the tips every time. So what I do is I tilt it up in the air and I let it clear, blow everything out from under there, then I release the trigger. Ever since I started doing that, I've never have had a clog since. Okay? All right, now back off to the turbo nozzle. If you want to finish the job, you see the surface cleaner is only going to do that much for you. And in order for the job to look good and perfect, you want to be able to get all that stuff out of there. All right? So let's go ahead and get after it, and we'll do a little demonstration of that. All right? Let's go. Okay, always start the nozzle out when it's facing down. Don't ever do it when it's facing up, okay? You see these weeds in the sidewalk here? See them down there? I don't see any weeds, do you? We got some more right here by the front door. Now, I don't know about you, but when I come home from work after I paid the pressure washer guy, I don't want to see any weeds in my sidewalk. mean? It's gonna be a lot better. All right, now we're gonna be back to the satisfying runs. I think you get the picture, right? I'm gonna head down the side to the back there, rinse that little corner off in the back. It's already SH. Rinse down the side, reel it all in. Then we're gonna go around and we're gonna do that pump up spray stuff. And then I'll be back for a final review, all right? Let's get after it. Okay, here's another tip for downstreaming. When you're done downstreaming, you gotta clear all the lines of all the SH, okay? Watch all that SH that comes out of that hose. You don't want that to be left in your line. Sure, you're going to go to another job, but it's going to be sitting in there for, you know, an hour or two. I'm going to go to lunch first. Looks like we're going to flood the driveway back out here. Try not to do that with the gas. Anyway, while that's rinsing, see this here? You want to keep that in a fresh bucket of water. So what? You want to rinse all this off. If you don't rinse it off, then you're going to put soap in the water. Alright? That's all rinsed off, now you got fresh water in the bucket. Watch what comes out of that injector hose. There it is. So that was in your hose that you're going to put in a fresh bucket of water. Don't do that. If it has SH, it's going to be slippery. And that's not. That's clean. All right? All right, we'll be back for the final review. All right, let's start the review with the driveway. Look at that. Bam, baby, looks good. Look at that house. Looks sparkling clean. All right. All the black marks are up off the driveway. Everything's looking spiffy clean. Sidewalk looks really good. All the way to the front of the house. Just rock back in the bed. Come around here. Our pump up sprayer wiped all that stuff out along the bottom. I didn't come by here yet, and I'm going to before I leave with my pink power and get that off of there. Everything looks good. All that green stuff along the bottom there, that curb, gone. Job came out nice. Customer ought to be very pleased with it, and make ourselves another regular customer. All this is clean. Fascia, soffit. All right. Now we'll just take a little snapshot with the phone, text it over to the customer, put a smile on their face while they're at work, and this will be mission accomplished. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing, and you know what to do. Get after it. Okay, here's the stain. Here's the product. Here's the rag. I poured a little bit of water on the rag out of the truck. Okay. I'm going to pour a little bit of this pink power on the rag. Okay, always wear a rubber glove. Okay. Look at that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Whoa. I want to breathe that in like I just did. That was stupid. Okay, there you have it. Look how clean that looks. Now, if you're the customer, are you going to be happy? I know I'm the worker, and I'm happy, because that would have bugged me all day long if I would have left that there. All right? Always do the little things. Remember, get after it. Okay, here we are, job number 2. Look at that van. I just can't get over it. Looks great. Okay, layout of the job. We're going to start right here. We're going to soap on down all the way around the corner. It's a long corner, so we got 200 feet of hose out. Have a look at the place. See the gutters up there? Little dingy, black. You see it? See that edge up there? Black. Okay, now there's some mud daubers on the drywall, which is right there. We're going to do the best we can with that. See if we can't take care of it. Of course, we're going to clean the mat. The sidewalk's getting done, the driveway. It's just real dingy. See that? This is a long corner right here. I think we might have enough out. Excuse me. We got this to clean up around here. You can hear the pool pump, but this is the neighbor. See how dingy that is? That's some rust right there. Just when you think the house is done, we got mud daubers in the corner. Okay. And we got this fat piece of the house, which we might have to hit from coming through the pool here, which would be no problem at all. We got to do the outside and the inside of the cage. Got mold all over it. There's a ton of mold inside there. And they got a waterfall built by West Hernando Pools, I see. But all this cage is very, very dirty. So we'll be cleaning it all up. Hey, look at the green in the screens, see? And you can see the green tint in the screens there. All right. It looks like we got a little dog here. He's going to be having to go inside. Oh yeah, lots and lots of green. Green, green, green. Hey bud, what's up? You being a good boy? Hi, how are you? Well, that's a beautiful swimming pool, huh? All right, it'll be my pleasure to make it look squeaky clean. All right, well, you know what we got to do, right? We got to get after it. This side's not that bad. I think the worst part is the pool. But we'll take care of that, won't we? Sticky Icky is gonna come to the rescue. And we gotta do the sidewalk and the gutter in the road. Clean that up, make the place look spiffy so people can see Super Blast in the neighborhood. All right, let's get after it. Let's have a quick review. Look how white that is up there. See that? All that black stuff's gone. Very, very nice. Everything's good. Now all we gotta do is SH down that side of the building, then rinse everything off all the way back, get this sidewalks done, go to the pool cage. That's a pretty big cage, so it's gonna take a little while to do that, but man, we're getting after it. First day back, feels good to be back to work. All right, let's get after it. S8's all the way down, all the way around the corner. So this is working out fantastic. We're just going to come back here and we're going to rinse our way back to the front. Then we'll get that driveway and sidewalk knocked out. See, all the way around here. It's able to get all the way back here, all the way to the door. All right. I just gave myself about 6 more feet of hose so I can get down there a little bit further. When we come out to the pool cage, we'll get all this out here. All right. Now it's time for the satisfying rinse. Let's get after it. Okay, let's have a look. That was pretty fast how that rinsed, right? Okay, we're rinsed right to this corner right here. Won't take long to rinse the front. If we knock this driveway out, it's not bad either. So look how clean the gutters are. Okay. Now this back porch thing here, see that right there? That's going to be a pump-up spray. That'll clean that right up in no time. The rest of it came out real good. We'll go around, do the review of the back when we're done with the job. This job's coming along really nice. So what we're going to do now, finish rinsing the front. I'm going to knock this cement out. Then we're going to go down the side of the house, do the outside of the pool cage, then step inside and watch the mold reside to somewhere else. All right, let's get after it. It's starting to get overcast. As long as it don't lighten it on me, we'll be good to go. Coming along nice. We got some, you can see at the bottom of the house, that's some really bad stuff right there. See the way it looks right now? And you'll see the way it looks when I'm done super blasting it. Look at that new logo. Woohoo! Get after it! Concrete's done, gutter in the road's done. Everything's squeaky, squeaky clean. Got a new customer right here, you know what I mean? All right, now you know what time it is, right? It's time for the satisfying rinse. There you have it. The house is done. 3/4 of the way done. Driveway and sidewalks, gutter in the road looks great. Car looks great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to SH all the way down the side of the house, outside the pool cage. Then we're going to go in the pool cage, knock this puppy out of the park. And we're probably going to have to do some pump up along the edge there, all right? Let's get after it. Let's take a look at these screens. We got some damage here. You know, these thin screen things are coming out. A couple down there, so you'd have to be real careful. As you can see, I was standing way back as they were coming loose. But they were all hanging when I started, so just got to take notation of all that stuff when you're doing a job. So in case there's any feedback about it, you cover your butt, you know what I mean? All right, we're gonna go on inside and take a look at this puppy. It's dirt on the ground. It's gonna be easy to clean this because it's a painted deck. So, but it's green, green, green. Look at all that green up there. See it? See all that? Hasn't been cleaned in a while. So let's get this puppy underway and get started. In other words, let's get after it. All right, let's have a look. Look how nice that looks, huh? Came out nice. The deck's all good. Furniture's clean. The customer is very happy. So you can't beat that. This place is a wreck. Okay? But when you get older, you just, you know, you got to have somebody come and take care of it for you. Anyway, it's a good job, good customer, and they're very happy. All right? Look at that van, mud on me. It's so nice. I love it. All right, that's going to be a wrap. We just got to rinse the side of the house down, and we got to get that stuff off the bottom. Then we'll be done for the day. All right, let's get after it. All right, I got me 175 gallons of water in the tank. And I'm better known as Juan Valdez. All right, let's go look at this little porch. All right, let's get after it. All right, well here I am getting ready to vacate Ameritech, and what do we do here at Ameritech?
Get after it!
Get after it! What do you usually tell people when they're giving you a hard time? Shut up, get after it. Yeah, you heard them. Shut up and get after it. Well guys, thank you for everything. And what do we do?
You get after it.
We get after it. Do you get after it?
Always.
What do you do?
Get after it. At home,
Everybody gets after it. Hey, when he gets home, he gets after it. Hey, look at this dude up here. I bet you he even gets after it.
This is Mr. American.
Get after it!